Great tune, that one. What I'm actually experiencing is multiple encounters with different types of energies, and I think it is literally because I have an energy on us, I have a life force on us, but I actually think there's two life forces on us. Cheers, everybody. Normally I would say cheers before I have a drink, but I'll have another drink. I actually think that I am encountering more dimensional beings than I've ever encountered in my life. And I think it's because I actually do have, it seems strange, but it feels like I've got two controlling energies on us. And they're controlling what I see, but they're not in control all the time. It seems that way sometimes with me. I just think if I see something, it's because they're allowing me to see it. But there's certain times of the day where their energy isn't actually controlling my visual cortex or whatever. I don't know if they just go to sleep or just need to be recharged or whatever. I don't know. But I see things. I've deducted that if they want to cause havoc with us and disrupt us, they will, suddenly start showing things, It's not hard to explain, but I just haven't got enough time to describe what I see. But what I do get regularly and every day is sensations on my face, tiny little tickles, which can, it's like if you've ever been tickled, and the tickle turns into like pain because you can't get away from the tickler. Well, that's what I get. But you've got to be strong, and you've got to say, and you've got to be firm, and you've got to say, stop it. I don't always listen all the time, but that's why you've got to be firm. You've got to say, enough is enough. And it will stop, even if you have to shout it and say, stop it. In any terminology you would like to use, you have to say it with force and firmness to stop the irritation, because that's what it is, really. You know, the schools and the practice in how to extract energy out of you if you're going to react. And you go, well, I did in the past when I started like thinking of ways to counteract these irritations with technology. But I could actually seriously cause some massive damage to myself trying to, in my mind, get these energies to stop irritating us. But your first line of defense is actually to turn around and be forceful in your words, and to turn around and say, basically like what I've just said, stop. You can say it any way you like. You know, I could think of 1,000 words you could use, but you know, I think you get the general drift of what I'm saying. If they're irritating you and they're on you, you tell them to stop. Like I say, it won't happen instantly. But what will happen is that what you start to realise is that to me, they're just like worky tickets, like little kids, you know. Tell them to stop, okay, they'll stop for a bit, and I'll do it all over again, as though they haven't heard you the first time. And I don't think that they haven't heard you. It's just, all right, you've told them to stop, so they stop, but their time and their reality is different to your time and reality. So they've stopped for a period of time. So they think, well, all right, I'll stop, but now I'll do it again because I want attention. And that's what it feels like to me. I know it is. It's not that it feels like to me. I'm experiencing it all the time. I'll get a tickle in the ear. And the tickle will become intense until I react. You know, I used to react in really adverse, like, reactional ways, which is not healthy for my body, basically. But now, I say stop. And I mean it when I say stop. I may say stop, but if it doesn't stop, I'll say it louder, or I'll say it in uncertain terms, which I can't post on YouTube. And you have to. If anything like this is happening to you and you don't know how to deal with it, the first line of defense is not to, you know, try and think out of the box and trying to do something where you think it may disrupt them or hurt them or whatever. You know, you've got to say to yourself, well, it's happening. You can't do something about it, but trying to hurt it or hurt them or whatever, it's not going to happen. So you have to say it within your inner strength and say it with meaning. But what you've got to realise is that they will do it again. It may only last 5 minutes or 10 minutes or sometimes hours. It doesn't matter. It all depends on what you're actually encountering at the time. I go through multiple meetings with multiple different types, but I do have similar ones who come back, you know. And all I can say is that you can't literally stop them doing what they're doing by irritating it. That's what I mean, one way or another. But you can push them to a point where you're getting relief. you know, push them away a bit, but they will keep on coming back, and they will keep on trying it on. So you have to keep on being strong and push them away, but they will keep on trying to come back. That's what it is. Once you're open to this, whatever this is, but I think everybody's going to be open to it more so soon. This is mainly for the people who were like me, who not like me, but it's all coming in, and things are going to happen, and things are going to be different. The way to counteract certain situations is with these particular type of energies. You have to be like verbally strong, and you have to say it with meaning, and they will stop. But like I say, sometimes just for 5 minutes, sometimes longer, or sometimes 2 or 3 days, but never really has a consistent, like, you know, flow of things. If they stop, because they've heard you. But it doesn't mean to say they'll stop. Stop, full stop. If that makes any sense. So that is the best way to approach things if it's not hurting you, but it's just irritating you. Like I say, the tickles in the face, tickles in the ears, tickles up the nose. They can do loads of things, but you know, they're the main ones where you start to think, what the hell's going on? It feels like cobwebs. That's a classic one, where you start to feel cobwebs on your face, and you're rubbing your face, you're rubbing your nose. That's how it starts. That's a classic one. For me, that was classic. For me, that was the start of things to come, but it can get quite intense. You know, you can get, like, you know, sensations in the fingers and sensations in the palms. You can get, like, needle pricks in your legs. When you're asleep, you can get, you know, it feels as though something's pricking you and things like that. You're not pricking you when you're asleep. Don't take that the wrong way, but you can get things like that going on. But you've got to react to it, because if you don't, it'll just persist. You've got to say, in uncertain terms, you've got to be really blunt, you know, to protect yourself. What I do every day, sometimes I don't every day, but what I say, I imagine I have a force field around myself to protect me, and I use the gold colour, but also use the indigo colour, and also use the blue colour to protect us. And I have stages and parts of my body, but it is a spherical, or you could say it's an egg shape, combination of ancient geometric triangulated shapes interlocking, and that's all. I only use that when I feel as though I'm being constantly bombarded. If the words are failing me, I imagine that, I say it verbally, and I project it as best I can. So if things like what I'm saying are happening to you, is things you can actually do, you know. They may only last for a little bit, and you think, oh, well, that's not really working. But it is working, because it lasted for a little bit. You just got to gain, you just work at it, should I say. Just like they are working on you. Anyway, over and out. These are the things you've got to do, because times are changing.